For the full year of 2024, NIO delivered a total of 221,970 vehicles, marking an increase of 38% year over year. Of this total, the NIO brand delivered over 201,000 new vehicles, a 25% increase year over year, whilst Onvo delivered over 20,000 new vehicles. And looking at December 2024, NIO delivered over 31,000 vehicles, exceeding 30,000 units for the first time. And this was a strong increase of 72% year over year. The December deliveries consisted of over 20,000 vehicles from the premium brand NIO and 10,528 vehicles from the family-orientated brand Onvo. And since September, NIO sub-brand Onvo has been selling the new L60, with November sales reaching over 10,000 units. And within 100 days of launch, the cumulative delivery volume for the L60 has exceeded 20,000 units, leading the EV industry in terms of delivery speed. And NIO's budget-friendly brand Onvo is expanding. From September the 1st to the present, the number of Onvo showroom stores has expanded to 300, covering a total of 82 cities in China. And from an after-sales support perspective, there are now a total of 317 Onvo service centres covering 172 cities in China. Further, as of the end of December 2024, over 1,000 NIO power swap stations are now open, and they're all compatible with the new L60, with more battery swap stations in development. So overall, the NIO brand sales data looks positive, but what about the share price? For the week ending February the 7th, shares of NIO were down 2% compared with the previous week. The stock traded as high as $4.50 with a low of $4.11. And this peak of $4.50 did break through the downtrend line temporarily, only for sellers to come back in and push the price back down with a close of $4.24. On the daily chart, we can see that Monday's trading opened at $4.17, pushed down to $4.11 before closing higher at $4.28. Although Tuesday saw the weekly peak of $4.50, price closed under the short-term trend line on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, suggesting that price is currently tracking sideways, with neither the buyers nor the sellers taking control. NIO has been the subject of several recent research reports. For example, Macquarie lowered NIO from an outperform rating to a neutral rating and reduced their price target for the company from $6.60 to $4.80 in a report published during November the 20th. The Goldman Sachs Group also cut NIO from a neutral rating to a sell rating and dropped their price target for the stock from $4.80 to $3.90 in a report published on November 25th. HSBC lowered shares of NIO from a buy to a hold rating in their publication on January the 7th. And finally, JP Morgan also downgraded NIO from an overweight rating to a neutral rating and reduced their price target for the company from $7 to $4.70 in a report last week. Based on my Self-Wealth stockbroker report, which is powered by Versus Analytics, the consensus of 26 analysts have NIO rated as a buy. However, based on the chart, I'm not convinced. Based on the recent price action, there is just not enough confirmation that the buyers are in control and NIO is ready to move up. For confirmation that $4, the recent low, is the bottom and NIO is starting a new medium-term uptrend, we need to see the following technical signals. First, we need to see a clear break above the medium-term trend line, then a retest to check how committed the buyers are to the move upwards. A price break above $4.90 with a retest would be the first signal to get me interested. And if price holds above $4.90 and then moves up, the next key level of resistance would be around $6. After this, $7.70, which is the most recent peak. So a short-term trade from $4.90 to the potential $7.70 peak would yield a strong return of around 50%. However, for long-term investors, a break and retest of the $7.70 level would indicate that NIO is moving up over the medium term, offering a possible medium risk entry point. Above 770, the next price target would be around 950. And after this level, the next possible target could be around $14 to $16. Right now, NIO is tracking sideways, so we must wait for the chart to confirm each signal one by one. If you found value in my analysis of NIO, please consider subscribing to support the channel. Right now, 97% of viewers are not subscribed, so tapping that subscribe button would really help me out and support me reaching my goal of 1,000 subscribers. And if you're curious where NIO will go in the next few months, check out my short-term price analysis here. Or for my price prediction for NIO by the end of 2025, watch this video here. See you there.